The United States determines the official poverty rate using poverty thresholds that are issued each year by the Census Bureau. Nearly 16 million children in the United States, which is 22% of all children, live in families with incomes below the federal poverty level, which is $23,000 a year for a family of four. Research shows that on average, families need income about twice that level to cover basic expenses. Using this standard, 45% of the children live in low-income families. There is a total of 46 million Americans living below the poverty level, including 16 million children. Over 600 million children worldwide live in absolute poverty. An estimated 1 in 4 in many countries, rates are much higher, with over 60% of children living in households with incomes below the international poverty lines. Over 100 million children under 5 still die every year from preventable diseases. Too many young Americans go to bed with empty stomachs. They also wake up to see hopeless futures. Many children in poverty end up having school problems, or even when they get out of school, they are unemployed, they're in welfare, or most of them even join gangs or use drugs and commit crimes. Children with poverty are more likely to suffer young and violent deaths. Children born into poverty are more likely to have negative outcomes and remain in poverty into early adulthood. In New York, more than half of the city's children are born into poverty. About 52.2% were born to families with incomes under the federal poverty level of $23,000 a year. It is a root cause of hunger, disease, and child mortality. Poverty leaves children more vulnerable to exploitation and abuse. It leads to gender discrimination and the denial of girls' rights to equal opportunity. Poverty also multiplies the impact of HIV, AIDS, armed conflict, and natural disasters. In 2010, 15.1% of all persons living in poverty. The poverty rate in 2010 was highest poverty rate since 1993. Between 1993 and 2000, the poverty rate fell each year, reaching 11.3% in 2000. The United States poverty is a big issue to children growing up. It cheats them out of good living environments and learning environments. Children who are born into poverty do not have access to move up in their social classes. Poverty grows so fast that some returning vets will be put into poverty because they lost their jobs when they were at war. This shows that poverty can affect anyone in the United States. 25,000 people die of poverty each day, and 16,000 of these are children. Most children in poverty die of hunger. When children are born into families that are in poverty, they are more likely to be abused and hurt. Children in poverty suffer from more than just having no money. Some people that are born into poverty usually tend to live on the roads. Some people are often lucky to go into an old broken down building where they can set up and live. Poverty in the United States will never die. It will be a constant going battle that people that are born into poverty will always have to face every day of their life. There is no real solution to poverty. Poverty will always be around, no matter what we try to do, even how hard we try to stop it.